consider this our Ubuntu/emotional emancipation circle. Okay? So I'll tell you what that means and why we're here and what our conversation is going to be about. And you all lead it. I'm just here to facilitate the conversation and give you some good guidance. But the principle of Ubuntu in particular is African across the whole continent. It's the idea that I am because you are. And in every community, particularly communities of color, we are communal people. We come together. When we come to this country, we have to be individual. But in our native countries, we are communal people. And it's important that we get back to, if we're not there, we get into those roots of being communal people.
What I can appreciate about tonight is community building. I'm fairly new to Chattanooga, been here a few years, and what I know about myself is that I need a tribe and need some people that are like me, that can understand me, that I can relate to. And that's what this space provides for me.
You don't know about the leftover?
I really haven't found a lot of spaces in Chattanooga that does that. Not even at work. You know, in my workplace, I am not. I have to build a community there for myself, and so this gives me that.
TECA ConnectED is an opportunity for us to bring together educators across the state, and we happen to be in Chattanooga this evening, really creating communal healing with each other. So we start off with what your heart presents, what is tugging at you, and then we end with joy. So we end with laughter and excitement and energy. And so I'm so glad that we had so many great educators this evening sharing in the communal healing.
It's easy for you to start to think, okay, so I'm sort of like a silo, and I handle these things by myself, and nobody's ever dealt with these things before. But no, because once you start to open up about those things, like, it invites help into your life, it invites healing, it invites you to be a little bit more free.
How I describe this is like if you're in a windstorm by yourself, your individual self, you're being swayed and moved every which way. But think about if you have a variety of folks with you, you couple arms with them, and then what happens in that windstorm? The wind is still coming, but you're stronger together. And so that's what we do with TECA ConnectED.
Teaching is hard, and it's always probably going to be hard, but it gets a little bit easier to think about continuing this work and doing it wholeheartedly when you know that there is a community behind you and you know that you have access to that community. Because I think a lot of times we tell people like, oh, there's people out here for you, there's avenues for you, but we don't actually lead them to it. This is where you can go. This is who you can get hooked up with. This is what you can do. And when you take that extra step to put people in those rooms and put them in community, it makes all the difference.